Hello everyone, welcome to the math session. In today's class, I am going to discuss with you exercise 6.4 of linear equations in two variables. While we were discussing this chapter since 7 parts, so this is the continuation of that chapter. Okay, here those who have not watched those previous videos of this chapter, I have dealt the introductory part, the exercises of 6.1, 2, 3. So those who have not watched those videos, just go to the channel playlist and click on that particular video which you want to observe. Now the immediate previous video, that is exercise 6.3, you can find it by just clicking on the iCard. Now we will start the exercise 6.4 of linear equations in two variables. Now in that, the first one I have noted down. Now we were doing the graphical problem since 2-3 previous video lessons. So in that continuation part, the first one, in an election 60% of the voters cast their votes. Okay, form an equation. Now we have to form a linear equation, okay, and draw graph for this data. Find the following from the graph. What following we have to find? We have to find the total number of voters if 1200 voters cast their votes. We have to find the total number of voters if 1200 voters cast their votes, and even we have to find from the graph only the number of votes cast if the total number of voters are 800. Okay, so first we will proceed in a stepwise manner. In an election, 60% of voters cast their votes. Out of 100%, only 60% have cast their votes. So how much is that we have to find? Now we will suppose, now let the number of voters who cast their votes be x. I'll suppose this as one variable x. That means the number of voters who had cast their votes be x. Now, and the total number, yes, we will suppose this as y. Total number of voters. Okay, total number of voters be y. Okay, according to the condition we will form an equation, that is, in an election 60% of voters cast their votes. Now I have supposed x as the voters, okay, who had cast. Okay, so that x is equal to how much they are? 60% of the total. Okay, so 60% of y. Y is the total number of votes, isn't it? So 60%, let me write this as x is equal to 60 by 100 into y. This means, okay, so if you cancel off 0, 0, and with 2 if you take, okay, let me suppose with 10, okay, 10 6, 10 10s, okay, 2 3s, 2 5s. So this comes to, if you cross multiply here, 5x is equal to 3y. So 5x minus 3y equal to 0 is the equation formed. So the first part of our question is over. Form an equation and draw the graph for this data. For this equation, we have to draw a graph. Before going into the graph, we have to write the tabular column for this. Yes, let me write the tabular column. X where y, here from here I can find y. See here, 3y is equal to, if you send this to the other side, it becomes minus 5x. So y is here minus, isn't it? Both sides plus, you can make it both sides minus, so we can cancel it off. Y is equal to 5 upon 3 by x. So y equal to 5 upon 3 by x, and xy is the point. With this we will form a tabular column. Okay, let me suppose x as 0. Okay, so if you 5 by 3 into 0 is y also 0, so 0 comma 0. So we have this equation. See the equation itself, 5 is equal to 5 by 3x. That means it is in the form of phi is equal to mx. If an equation is in the form of phi is equal to mx, then that line, that graph will pass through the origin. So we got 0, 0, that means the origin. Now let me take another point, any point. You can take y as 5 or x as 3, something, because we have 5 and 3. Even you can take negative also. Okay. Let me suppose x is equal to 3. Okay. Anything you can substitute and you can form the straight line. So if I substitute 3 here, 3 goes off, y becomes 5. So 3, 5. See here, 5 by 3 into 3. 3 cancel off, 5 is equal, y is equal to 3. So 3, 5 is the point. Now let us plot the graph here. Let us draw the x-axis and the y-axis. Here. This is the x, the y-axis. Now we will take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Here also 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So negative x-axis minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, x dash. So similar way, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. So this is y dash. Now we didn't take here negative, so let us not write it. Here the scale we can also, we will write it. Now first we will plot 0, 0. When we plotting here, 0, 0 is the origin, because that is in the form of y is equal to mx. Right. Now the next one is 3, 5. 3 on the x and 5 on the y. So exactly here if you see this point. So this is 3, 5. This is 0, 0. Right. Now we will join this. We will join the line, the linear equation here, preferably with the help of a scale, because I keep on mentioning this. These are the linear equations. We get straight lines. You should not draw like curves. Okay. You should use the scale. Now this we will mention it. What is our line? This line is 5x minus 3y equals to 0. Now here we will write this scale. So on x-axis, what did we take? 1 centimeter, that means 1 unit. So 1 centimeter is equal to just 1 unit. Similar way, y-axis also 1 centimeter equal to 1 unit. And here, from the graph, now the third part of the equation, see here, if you see, we have done 2 parts. Now, find the following from the graph. From the graph itself, we have to find the following. The total number of voters if 1200 voters cast their votes. Now here 60% have cast their votes. We have to find the total number of voters. Now if you take here, see the first solution right here. Now total number of voters if 1200 cast their vote. If x is equal to, we have, what is the equation? 5x is equal to 3y, isn't it? So this is the equation. Here what is x? What we supposed x as the number of voters who cast their votes. Here given 1200 voters. Okay, x is 1200. But we want the total number. So we want y. So if you bring this to the other side, 1200 by 3. So 3 4s. So this becomes 4 5 20. So 2000. So total number of voters, that is y equals to 2000. We got it? Yes. Just by calculating here, or and also number of votes cast if the total number of voters are 800. Here y given, we have to find the x. Similar way we will do it here. We have the equation 5x is equal to 3y. Y given as, we have to find x, isn't it? Y given as 800 because the total number of votes. So x is equal to 3 into 800 divided by 5. 5 ones 5, 3 means 560. So this comes to 480. 160 into 3, 480. So this is the second solution. Number of votes cast if the total is 800. So these are the two solutions here. Please pause the video and note it down. Let's see the next sum. Second one, when Rupa was born, her father was 25 years old. Form an equation and draw a graph for this data. Okay. From the graph, find First one, the age of father when Rupa is 25 years old, and Rupa's age when her father age is 40 years old. Here given condition is Rupa was born, when she was born her father was 25 years old. That means when her father is 25 years old, Rupa was being born. Okay, here we have to form an equation. Now before that, for the conditions we have to say, suppose it as some variables, isn't it? Let me suppose here, let Rupa's age be X, okay, and father's age be Y, okay, so that we can form a linear equation. Now here condition will be, when Rupa was born her father was 25 years old. Form an equation and draw a graph. That means when she was born, yes, her father's age was 25 years. Okay, 25 y plus 25. We can take this as like this. Okay, and now we will plot the graph here. Sorry, here I am supposing his father's age was Rupa's age plus 25, isn't it? Father's age is y is x plus 25. That is the equation. Now for this equation, y minus x is equal to 25. So we will write for plotting the graph we will write the points. Okay, so y equal to x plus 25 and x comma y is the point. Now let me suppose in the multiples of 5, because we have 25, 5 and all that. Okay, so let me suppose first, if you are taking it here as Rupa's age when she was 5 years old, so his father's age will be 5 plus 25. So y is equal 5 plus 25 is 30. So when Rupa is 5 years, father was 30 years. Now similarly, I'll take Rupa's age when she was 10 years old. So 10 plus 25 comes to 35. So when she was 10 years old, her father's age was 35. Let us plot the graph. Now here to plot the graph, I have noted down the coordinate axis. Now let me take, because the values here 5, 30, 10, 35. So in the multiples of 5, let me take, if I take 1, 2, 3, it cannot work out. So let us take 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So this is the x axis. Similar way, minus 5, minus 10. Here minus 5, minus 10. So this is negative y dash. Here let me take 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So here the bigger one is 30, 35. So let us take till 30 and 35. So this comes, let me take 40 also. This is y axis. Right, this is the y axis. Now the scale we will write it down. Now first we will plot 5 comma 30 here, 5 on the x axis and 30 on the y. So this point, and the second one is 10 comma 35, 10 comma 35. So this point. Okay, so we will join those two lines with the help of a scale here. So this is our graph. So we'll mention it as y minus x equals to 25. So this point is 10 comma 35. This point is 5 comma 30. Right. So we will also write the scale. We have to write it before only. X axis, I have taken 1 centimeter as 5 units. Isn't it? Similarly, on the y axis we have taken 1 centimeter as 5 units. Okay. So this is the scale. So the graph was plotted. Now next, the points here. First solution. Now the age of father when Rupa is 25 years. So we have supposed age of father when Rupa's age is 25. So when Rupa is 25 means x is 25. 25 plus 25. We are substituting, so we get 50. So father's age was 50. 50 years. Similarly, we will find the second solution also here. Now Rupa's age when her father is 40 years means y is, so y equal to x plus 25. When her father's age was 40, so we have to find Rupa's age, that is x. So x is equal to 40 minus 25. We bring 25 this side, minus, so this becomes 15. Therefore Rupa's age is 15 years. So easily from the by plotting the graph we can easily find out the information. Hope you have understood this. So pause the video and please make a note clearly. And here with this we will end the class. In our next session I will be dealing with the remaining problems of the graph. Thank you all.